Hello everyone, myself Dr. Parth Goswami, and today I am going to teach you about hyperplasia. It is one of the important topic from cell injury, right? So what do you mean by hyperplasia? Simply it means an increase in the number of cells in a particular organ or tissue, right? It is the increased number of cell in the organ or tissue, and because of increased number of cell you will have the increase in the size of particular organ or the tissue, right? The size of organ will be increased, which can be seen in this diagram that prostate gland is enlarged due to hyperplasia. All right. Now, usually the cell proliferation of a mature cells occurs, right? The cell proliferation usually is of mature cell. It could be because of the effect by growth factor or hormone. All right. Now, sometime in a very rare case, you can have the proliferation of stem cells or the less differentiated cells in spite of mature cell, right? And obviously, grossly, if you see the morphology, then size of organ is increased because of increased number of cell. And microscopically, you will have increased the cells, and subsequently, because of that, you will have increased mitosis as well. So now we will see the etiology or the causes of hyperplasia, right? So it is due to the effect of growth factor or by the hormone, right? So it could be physiological hyperplasia or it could be pathological hyperplasia, right? The physiological hyperplasia means it occurs in a normal physiological condition, while in the pathological hyperplasia you will have some underlying pathology for the development of hyperplasia. All right. So now first we will see the physiological hyperplasia. So which are the physiological condition in which hyperplasia can occur? So the first example is female breast hyperplasia at the time of puberty, pregnancy, or in the lactation by the hormones, right? The second example is uterine hyperplasia during the pregnancy by the estrogenic effect, estrogen stimulation, right? The third physiological example is compensatory liver hyperplasia following the partial hepatectomy. If the some portion of liver is removed, then there will be compensatory liver hyperplasia. So now you can understand that physiological hyperplasia could be because of effect of hormone, or it could be because of compensatory hyperplasia like that of in liver. All right. Now I will teach you pathological hyperplasia. All right. So the first cause of pathological hyperplasia is a female endometrial hyperplasia by the excessive estrogen. When the female estrogen is increased, right, the endometrial hyperplasia can occur, right? All right. Now the second example of pathological hyperplasia is the male patient. In the male, sometime the prostatic hyperplasia can occur because of excessive androgen stimulation, right? Third example is male breast hyperplasia in case of an gynecomastia by the excessive estrogen. Right? In the male, estrogen never be excessive, but in certain condition it could be excessive. Right? It might be because of estrogen therapy for the prostatic cancer or in the liver cirrhosis patient. Now, in the liver cirrhosis, the liver cannot metabolize the endogenous estrogen, and so the excessive estrogen will lead to gynecomastia. The fourth example is chronic injury or the inflammation can cause an hyperplasia, right? Chronic injury or inflammation also can be responsible. All right. Now, you have to remember that pathological hyperplasia can progress to a cancerous condition, and that's why it should be treated. For example, endometrial hyperplasia can progress into the endometrial carcinoma in the future, right? So, this is all about the hyperplasia. Hope it will make your fundamental clear. Thank you very much.